And hello guys, so welcome back to the Pokemon Yellow playthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it. It is now part 11 of Pokemon. And as you can hear from the background, we have this really disturbing, eerie music. If you remember last time, we got through that dreaded fucking stupid piece of shit thing as known as Rock Tunnel. And yeah, we got to the next town, main city I guess you could say, and that would be Lavender Town. There's a lot of stuff about Lavender Town that's probably been said so many times over the internet, but yeah, back when this game was released, this town got a lot of stick because this town is really creepy. The music you're hearing right now, there was reports back in Japan that people would suffer severe headaches, that would suffer sicknesses because of the frequency of the music. And yeah, because of that, Game Freak got a lot of stick because of it. And just the whole atmosphere of this city is just really creepy. I think if you talk to this person's quite creepy. Do you believe in ghosts? If you say yes, really? So they are believers. If you say no, however, haha, I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder, it's not real. Yeah, that's fucking creepy as shit. I remember seeing that when I was young. Holy shit, that made me literally have nightmares for a couple of days, because this is the most darkest part of Pokemon I've ever seen. If you go into this tower, it will just further emphasize how much or how dark this place actually is. I mean, just from the music alone. If you come in here, have you talked to this woman? I am a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. My Growlithe, why did you die? So yes, this is the first instance of Pokemon actually dying. Not fainting, dying. So, I came to pray for my Clefairy. I can't stop crying. Did you come to pay respects? Bless you. So yeah, I think you've talked this one. Pokemon Tower is erected in the memory of Pokemon that had died. Yes, basically what this tower is, it's a graveyard. This is where Pokemon are buried and people come to pay their respects. So yeah, you can definitely see why this place is really dark, because it's a graveyard. Like, it can't get any more dark than that. I mean, so far in this game, we've only seen Pokemon faint. To actually see Pokemon die is scary. But as you can see up top, we see someone that's very familiar to us. And yeah, well, I'm not going to hide who it clearly is. You guys know who this guy is. If you go up to him, yeah, it's AssHat. Hey Jason, what brings you here? This music is just completely not fitting for the atmosphere that it's supposed to bring. But yeah, your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. So yeah. A lot of people like to have ideas of why AssHat or your rival is here. First we have Firo, level 25. Charmeleon should be able to easily deal with, but yeah, a lot of people seem to think that one of Gary's Pokemon actually did die, and that's why he's here to pay his respects. But by the end of his battle, if you guys can see what Pokemon that he's missing on his team, you'll have a guess which Pokemon that is supposedly dead according to the Pokemon community. I don't actually believe that this is true. I just think it might just be a coincidence that it's like that, or maybe it was actually something that they did try to insinuate, but they didn't want to blatantly say. But yeah, so Shelter, Water type, definitely going anywhere. Let's go to Primate. But yeah, so he's got a new Pokemon on his team, Shelter. Yeah, it should be simple. Primate with the Karate Chop, OP as like nothing else. Withdraw doesn't mean anything because critical hits can bypass defense. Easy peasy, critical hit, yada. What's the next Pokemon? Vulpix, another new Pokemon. So yeah, in this battle, he does introduce a bunch of new Pokemon to his team. If you play Pokemon Red or Blue, his team is different, I think, because it all depends on what starter Pokemon you choose. But because in this game, you can only have Pikachu's your starter, you don't have to worry about that. He sends out Sandshrew. You can destroy this. But yeah, as you can see, AssHat's still a joke. You should be able to confidently beat this guy. You don't have to fight AssHat now. You can fight him later, but by this point, you should be strong enough to take him down, so yeah, you should beat this with ease, but you don't have to. Still got an Eevee, still hasn't evolved it yet, which is fine for me. Let's low kick this guy. I still wish you were on my team, Eevee. I still wish. If only there was a way that I could get Eevee somehow later in the game. Maybe, just maybe. But yes, as you can see, if you have been paying attention, you'll notice that AssHat's Raticate is no longer with him. So a lot of people suggest that Gary's Raticate did actually die, and that's why he is here paying his respects. Which is quite creepy if you think about it, why he just magically doesn't have a Raticate. Because clearly he could have a Raticate on his team because he only had 5 Pokemon, so why does he not have that Raticate? They never explained this ever, they never confirmed it ever. But yeah, so that's quite a dark thought if you think about it. If you keep going on, you can fight trainers up this tower, because this is a tower with many different kinds of floors. I think if you talk to this person. But yeah, you probably don't want to come up here, but I'm going to go up here anyway for a reason. Basically, there are wild Pokemon here. But if we can encounter one, yeah, we go right. If you do encounter a Pokemon, you'll see this. And if you know your Pokemon knowledge, this isn't a Pokemon. Yeah, apparently it can't be ID'd. It can't do anything. If you try to throw a Pokeball at it, it dodges the throwing Pokeball. Pokemon can't be caught. And it just keeps saying, get out, get out. Some very, very creepy tone. So the only thing you can do is run. Because you try and attack, your Pokemon is too scared to move. So because of that, you can't actually catch any Pokemon in Lavender Tower just yet. You will be able to do later, but until then, you can't. You can fight the trainers, however, if you want to, but I do suggest coming back here later. So, just so you can fight the wild Pokemon, and it is mandatory that you are able to see these wild Pokemon for what comes up in the tower. So, until then, let's get out of that creepy tower and get out of here as quick as possible. If you go to the Pokemart, I think they have new items in here. Let's have a look. Yeah, they got Super Repels. Super Repels are just a better version of Repels. So I will definitely buy a few of those. I'll buy 10. Like usual. Like Repels, they stop Pokemon from appearing in the wild. Instead of the normal 50 steps, Super Repel gets rid of her 100 steps. They do cost a bit more, but I definitely suggest doing it anyway. But yes, for now, I can tell you now, there's nothing you can do over here. So all we can do is just head to the left and go to the next area, because we won't be able to go into Lavender Tower for now. So yeah, but we do have a bunch of trainers here. Like I said, I will only fight the compulsory ones. Well, technically, you only have to fight one of these. I'll just fight this guy, because he looks more charming. A charming, handsome fellow. I'm a rambling, gambling dude. So yeah, trainer battles. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But yes, like I said before, we will be coming close to getting a new party member for our team, because it's been quite a while since we've gotten a new Pokemon for our team. So yeah, that'll be coming up soon. Should be in this part, actually. Yeah, but I don't know what your experiences are with Lavender Town, because Lavender Town is just one of the most creepiest places I've ever seen. Because if you play Pokemon Gold and Silver, Lavender Town does make an appearance back in Gold and Silver. They changed Lavender Town completely in Gold and Silver. I guess because of all the complaints and all the kids getting all these headaches and frequency problems with the music. So they do change it quite a lot in the later games, which is quite a shame, but I can sort of understand why, because this was definitely one of the most darkest things to ever come out of a Pokemon game. Especially when this game was technically designed to appeal for children. It was really, really, really dark. Yeah, if you go read online, you can find a lot of creepy internet stories, rumors about different stuff about the Pokemon Lavender Town stuff. So yeah, if you just cut here, there is a wild bit of grass. You can find the wild Pokemon. But as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing that's really that important that we need to get here. So we can just ignore them. There's a shit ton of trainers here. I do recommend fighting them all, but of course I'm just going to skip them for now and I'll fight them off screen. This trainer here, this guy here, this guy is important for something I will want to show later. So if you want to know what that is, or if you know what it is, you'll know that you shouldn't fight this guy, so you should ignore this guy for now. So don't fight this guy. So I think if you head to the left here, I've got over here. Oh yeah, it's another one of those really grumpy security guards. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty. Oh wait, the road's closed. So yeah, it's one of those guys. You still can't go through there because he's still grumpy. He needs a drink. But yeah, if you go up here, we've got another underground tunnel thing. Instead of going vertically, we're going horizontally this time. But you can use a bicycle to speed up the process, and it makes it less painful to walk through. Because it's such a long tunnel. Look how long this is. So imagine walking through this tunnel. So yeah, the bike's your lifesaver. But now that you finally come out here, it takes you to the other side of this building with the grumpy security guard. More wild grass for Pokemon you might want or need. I, unfortunately, don't need anything, so yeah, let's carry on. And this will take us to our next city. A much more happier and joyful city in the name of Celadon City. One of the biggest cities, in Pokemon, I think. I think apart from Vermilion, Celadon is the biggest city. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in Celadon. Trust me, out of all the cities in the game, Celadon probably has the most stuff that you can do. And I will definitely show off some of it, because some of it is important for what is to come. So yeah, just healing up my Pokemon, standard stuff. I can tell you now that Celadon also has a gym, so we will want to come here and yeah, get obviously our 4th gym badge. And as you can see, these shady people are here. Keep our Team Rocket's way, so yeah. So, first thing we should need to do, actually the first thing you want to do is, I think if you go around here, yes, go around the back of here. This isn't compulsory, but I do recommend going around the back of here. So if you go around the back of here, you can go back here. This is the back door to a building. You go through here, you go for a set of stairs. I think it's like 5 sets of stairs. And yeah, you'll come to the very top of this building. The reason why you want to come up here, for me anyway, is because this is where you can get a new Pokemon, which will be part of my team. If you talk to this guy, I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. Yeah, they sort of don't really hide the fact they're breaking the 4th wall. Trader tips. Using a game link cable. Yes, this is where, if you played the original Pokemon game, this is where, about the link cable stuff. So obviously, back then, you didn't have wireless, you didn't have Wi-Fi. This is, if you wanted to trade or battle with friends, you had to use a link cable. God, I feel so old. This was back in the 1990s, before we had any of that crazy technology. But if you're listening to that in the modern day age, this means nothing to you, because we have much more convenient ways of playing with friends. But yeah, if you just approach this Pokeball, it just gives you an Eevee. Like, literally, it's just an Eevee sitting on the deck. It just gives you it. So yes, now we can have an Eevee, just like AssHat had one. Which is perfect, because Eevee will be part of my team. So yes, AssHat may have one, but I don't want to fall short behind. So yes, Eevee, one of the most popular Pokemon, one of the most famous Pokemon in the Pokemon universe, because of its ability to evolve into multiple different kinds. And yes, I will be evolving Eevee into a special kind of Pokemon. I think you talk here. Celadon Mansion. So yeah, this is the front door of the place where we got Eevee. Talk to his old granny. My dear company of people Pokemon, my Eevee brings you money. Oh, you have an adorable Pikachu with you. Your Pikachu looks happy with you. Yeah, that's just a random comment. There's nothing that she really does for you. But yeah. If you come up here, there's more random people, but I think the most important floor you want to go on is this floor. I think if it's one of these guys. I'm a graphic artist. I drew you. Me? I'm the programmer. Yeah, these guys are actually the developers of Game Freak. These guys are the guys who made Pokemon. So yeah, they kind of added these guys in for a bit of banter, I guess. But if you talk to this guy, is that right? I'm the Pokemon game designer. Filling up your Pokedex is tough, but don't quit. When you finish it, come tell me. So yes, if you do successfully catch all 150 Pokemon, excuse me, in this game, you can go talk to that guy there, and he will give you a certificate proving your worth of being a true Pokemon master. The certificate doesn't really do anything, but it's just there to bragging rights, I guess. This was before you got the shiny charm and oval charm. Yeah, so it was all for bragging rights back then. But yes, what a lot of people like Celadon City for is this place. This is the Pokemon Mega Mart. This is just the same as any other Pokemon Mart, but it's 10 times bigger. Hello, welcome to Celadon Department Store. The board on the right describes the store layout. So yes, this place is compulsory. You do want to come here. There's, I think it's 5 floors. First floor was a service counter. Second floor is a trader's market. The third floor is a TV game shop. The fourth floor is the wise men gifts, and the fifth floor is the drugstore. And no, it's not that kind of drug. And then you get the rooftop. So the second floor just has your basic necessities. I think it just sells you like potions and Pokeballs. Wait. Oh yeah, they also sell TMs. You can buy TMs here as well. Yeah, they do sell Pokeballs. Great Balls, Super Potions, Revives, which is a new item. Revives are handy. If your Pokemon ever faints, you can use a revive on your Pokemon and it will bring it back to life with half health. Which is really nice, but it's also really expensive. I won't be buying any of those. You can buy TMs here. I don't actually remember what these TMs are. Let's just buy one of each, I guess, because we have the money. Why not? Yeah, why not? So, TMO2. I can't carry any more items. Well, that's awkward. That's awkward. Let's see what these two TMs are. I will put the rest of the TMs on screen right now. So, just in case you want to know what those TMs are, I will put it on screen. So, TM32 is Double Team, and TM33 is Reflect. So, yes, not the best TMs, but you can buy them if you need anything. As you can see, the list on screen will show you what TMs are available. And yes, these are, like I said, TMs are only one-time use, but because you can buy them as much as you want from the Celadon Department store, it's technically infinite use. If you talk to this guy, oh hi, I finally finished Pokemon, not done yet. This might be useful. And yeah, he will give you, I don't know, I'll just toss this out, we don't need this. Anyway, yeah, if you talk to this guy, and he gives you TM18, if I'm right, that's counter, if I'm correct. Let's go down, no that's not, that's HM. Yes, counter. What counter does is that you will always go second, but you will do double the damage inflicted onto you back to the opponent, which is kind of a good or bad move. It's not the greatest move, but it can be useful. But yeah, that's the only thing that the third floor can do for you. The fourth floor, however, has something you really do want to buy. The fourth floor is special. It has evolution stones. There's the Fire Stone, the Thunderstone, and the Water Stone, and the Leaf Stone. So if you have a Pokemon that you want to evolve, here's where you can buy the stones that you can evolve them. And if I can just get rid of an item in my inventory, I'll just sell TM32. I do want to buy a stone, because as you remember, Eevee can evolve into 3 different kinds of Pokemon according to Bill we met earlier. Firestone, Thunderstone, and Waterstone. I want to buy a Thunderstone because I want to evolve my Eevee into... we're going to do it right now, actually. However, before we do that, actually, if you know your Pokemon knowledge, you know that Pikachu can also evolve using the Thunderstone. Pikachu can evolve into Raichu, the Pokemon that Lieutenant Surge has. And yeah, and a lot of people will be thinking, oh right, yes, now I can finally evolve this Pikachu to be much stronger, much more useful. So if you use the Thunderstone on Pikachu, yeah, Pikachu refuses, you're right. Pikachu will not evolve in Pokemon Yellow. This is the only game where Pikachu outright, flatly refuses to evolve. Which is the reason why I don't want to use Pikachu on my team, because Pikachu on his own isn't very good. Pikachu, when he evolves into Raichu, can be a half-decent Pokemon, but it isn't until he evolves into Raichu where he can actually be a very useful, good Pokemon. Unfortunately, because of I'm sorry Pikachu, but you're not any use to me, and so because of it, I'm going to replace him with a better electric type. Using on Eevee, and boom! We can evolve Eevee into, personally, my favourite Eevee evolution, and personally one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. Boom! Jolteon! Jolteon, it's one of the best electric types in my opinion in the game, even to this day. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's one of the fastest Pokemon alive. It's got a great high special attack. And yeah, I love it. And because of that, it's going to be on my team. It doesn't have any electric type moves for now, and it does learn some in the future, but because if you remember, we got TM24 Thunderbolt from Lieutenant Surge, I will teach Jolteon Thunderbolt. I'll teach him off screen because I think I put it in my PC. So yeah, I think this floor is the 5th floor. Yeah, the 5th floor, they sell these X Special, X Speed, X Accuracy items. These items just temporarily buff up your Pokemon in battle. They're kind of useless. It's kind of the same as it's like the same as using like Growl or Swords Dance. In battle, it's nothing very special. I don't recommend buying them. And yeah, you can buy these items. These items, like I said before, these will increase your stats. Depending which one you buy. HP up, protein, iron, carbos. They're really, really expensive, but they can be worth it if you want to buy them. But I sort of won't because I'm not that rich. If you go to the very top, yeah, like I said, you can go to the vending machine. You can buy fresh water, soda pop, lemonade. You do want to buy one of each. So I will do just that. I will buy a fresh water. Okay, I can't buy, okay, I don't have any room. I'll be right back, guys, because I do want to buy one of each, and I'll explain why when I tell you. Give me 2 seconds. And we're back, guys. So, as you can see, there's someone missing. Yes, my Pikachu is gone because you can deposit Pikachu in the box. If you deposit Pikachu in the box, he no longer follows you. So sorry, Pikachu, you probably won't be seen for the rest of the game. I apologize. But yes, if you didn't know, there's also an elevator. You can just skip some floors. So yeah, we want to go to the top floor, so let's just go to the 5th floor. Quite handy if you want to just skip floors that easily. It's not bad. It's quicker anyway. So yeah, we get to the top. Well, not the top, almost the top, because it doesn't take you to the rooftops. When I come up here. And yeah, so you want to buy one of every drink, like I said. So you want to buy the soda pop. You want to buy the lemonade as well. Not only that, you do want to buy one more fresh water. So in total, you want to buy 2 fresh waters, 1 soda pop, and 1 lemonade. Trust me, you'll want to do this. If you talk to this girl while having one of each drink in your inventory, she'll be like, I'm thirsty, I want something to drink. Give her a drink. Yes, give her one of these drinks. Or if you give her one of each drink, she will give you a TM. Depending on what drink you give her. You'll get TM13. TM13 contains Ice Beam. Ice Beam is an incredible move. You want to get Ice Beam. Ice Beam is one of the best moves in the game, so definitely get it. But if you give her a soda pop as well, she'll give you another TM. TM48. Which I'm right is Rock Slide. Rock Slide is also a very, very good move. Not the best move, but it's a very, very good move if you have a rock type like Geodude, for an example. If you want to give her a lemonade. And she'll give you another TM, and that will be TM49, which is Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack's a great move because it can either paralyze, burn, or freeze the opponent. It's not a strong move, but it can inflict one of those status conditions, which is pretty good. I will be teaching TM24 Thunderbolt to Jolteon because it's a very good move. Gyarados could learn Thunderbolt too, but I'd rather teach it to Jolteon because it's just better for him. Jolteon, like I said, is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, so you do want to take advantage of that, because if you remember correctly, critical hits are based on speed in this game. So having a Pokemon like Jolteon with such fast speed, very, very handy. So yes, like I said, you can only get one of each TM if you hand the girl one of each drink, so don't try to do it more than once. And yeah, let's go back to the 1st floor. But why did I get that extra fresh water, you say? Well, if you remember that guard that was really, really thirsty, let me just cut to when I get to him. I'll see you in a second. Okay, and we're back. So if you go to the... It doesn't matter which guard you go to, as long as you go to one of them, as long as you approach one of the guards with a drink of any kind. It doesn't have to be a fresh water, it could be a soda or a lemonade. I just bought a fresh water because it's cheaper. You do have to do this if you want to progress through the story, so you have to do this one way or another. You can just do it now because get over and done with, right? So, yeah. You just give him this drink, and yeah. He'll won't be thirsty anymore, he'll be happy, and he will let you go to another city right away. And yeah, he'll share this with the other guards. So now you have full access for each gate without having to get a drink. So yeah, this will get you to another city, Saffron City. This is where Pokemon is really, really quite open compared to most games where it's quite linear. This game allows you to enter 3 main cities at once: Lavender, Celadon, and Saffron. There's many things you can do in each respective city, and you can do them in any order. So this is really, really good. And as you can see, there's also Team Rocket Goons covering about. So yeah, but for now, let's focus on Celadon City. Even though we could do stuff in Saffron, we'll save that for another part. We'll stick to Celadon for now. So, as you can see, the part's getting quite long now, but there is one more thing I want to show before we end the part. So, we'll tackle the gym in the next part because that seems to be the most sensible option. But if you go down here, which I do recommend, I think it's one of these houses. I think it's this house. Yes, if you talk to this guy in the top left, this guy's important. Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. He'll give you a coin case. This coin case, you don't need to get it, but it's handy. So if we go out, go back up to Celadon up here. What is it? I think the sign says something. The Rocket Game Corner, the playground for grown-ups. Yes. Basically, in this game, there's a gambling corner. If you go into this building here, there are slot machines that you can play. You have to buy coins, however. If you go up here... Yes, you can buy coins. 1,000 for 50 coins. And yes, you can play the slot machines. We can have let's have a show, actually. And a slot machine is self-explanatory. It's basically gambling. So yes. Unlike slots in real life, it isn't actually luck-based. There is a timing to this. So, like any other slot machine, if you get 3 in a row or 3 diagonally, you win money. And yes, and if you're wondering why should I play slot machines or why do I want coins, this is why. This woman will tell you can exchange coins for fabulous prizes next door. I think if you talk to some of these guys, they'll give you coins. Yeah, they'll give you free coins. So if you talk to a bunch of these guys, they'll give you free coins. But that's not important. But yeah. If you go out here, and like I said, the woman said that there's an exchange center next door. So yeah, these little sections will allow you to exchange coins for things. As you can see, you get an Abra, a Vulpix, a Wigglytuff, so you can exchange for Pokemon actually, which is quite cool. You get Cypher, Pinsir, Porygon, and over here, you get TM 23, 15, or 50. I don't remember what these TMs are, so I will put these on screen right about now. So yes, you will see what these TMs are on screen. But yeah, so you can change them for rare Pokemon. Porygon is one Pokemon you do want to try and get. If you're trying to complete the Pokedex, this is the only way you're going to be able to get Porygon. Porygon requires you to get the maximum amount of coins. And yeah, it's not easy. But if you want to complete your Pokedex, you will have to do this one way or another. So yeah. But I think that's all I'm going to show for you guys. So, we've made a lot of progress. So, we got through Lavender Town. We fought AssHat. Discovered a lot of the creepy atmosphere, the eerie tone that Lavender provided. We travelled a bit to the left. Encountered a new city, Celadon City. We got a new partner to our team in the form of Jolteon. We finally ditched that brat Pikachu. God, finally. And yeah, we also managed to get access to Saffron City as well. So we managed to knock out 3 cities in a row. So yes, next time we'll probably start challenging the gym. And yeah, see what else is in store for us. And yeah, I will be fighting those trainers off screen, by the way, the ones I missed out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next part. Thank you, and good night.